Hello! Thank you for joining me. Today we have a goal together to make a writing journal. And you may be asking yourself, how can I be successful making a writing journal? Of course, I'm going to help you be successful. To start, you will listen and follow directions, which will all be done on this video, so you can pause the video, replay it at any time to help you be successful with your writing journal. Responsibility with cleaning up your materials, all of your supplies placed back into the envelopes that I sent home with you. Keep your journal in a safe place. You always want to know where your journal is because we will be using it throughout the entire summer together. And lastly, you'll take a picture of your journal when you're done and upload it to Seesaw so I can see it. So next, you need to know what materials you will need. You're going to need your journal paper, a red string, beads, and a bowl. I'll show you what those look like. Ready? This is your journal paper, which you'll find in one of the envelopes. Your beads will be in a small envelope. I didn't pack you a bowl. I'm just hoping you can grab a bowl from home. And red string. So why don't you go ahead and get all of these materials and then come back so we can start making the writing journal together. So if you are listening to this part of the video right now, it means you found all of your materials. But I want to mention something to you before we get to the next step. Okay. This is where you're listening carefully. I want to make sure that you remember something very important. What to do when you might need some help. So let's say we are in the middle of an activity or just starting an activity and you're not sure what to do. There's a couple things that you can do to help yourself. You can reread the directions, or in this case, you could pause, replay the video, and follow the directions again. Or ask a family member or message me on Seesaw. So following these directions or these steps can help all of us be successful. So remember that if you message me on Seesaw, it might take me a moment to get back to you. So it's important that you try some of these other ways to help yourself. So now let's go ahead and get back to our activity of assembling our journal. So the first thing you're going to do is take the string, and one end has a knot and the other end has tape. Hold your journal so the heavier paper is facing the floor. You're going to take the taped part of the string and poke it through one of the holes on the end and pull it all the way through. Next, you will take that same taped end and push it through the hole on the opposite end. Just, whoops, mine got stuck. Just like that. Okay. So now your journal has this piece on this long stretch of string on the inside, and we have this end piece. Well, this is where the beads come in. And remember that we're very careful with our beads. So if you have a sibling or a pet, you want to make sure that your parents know that you're using these beads and that you're very careful with them. So this is where you can take your beads and place them on the string to decorate your journal. After you're done decorating the pieces or adding beads, if you choose to add beads, you can take the taped end and place it through the center circle or the center hole. Okay? Now you will take that same taped end and poke it through the hole that has that knot in it. So watch. I'm going to poke it through this hole. Okay. There we go. I can see it coming out. There we go. Nice. As you can see, I can add some more beads. If I have any left, I can go ahead and add them right now before I finish the next step. So again, remember, you can pause the video, add beads, and come back to watch the rest. So after you finish decorating with some more beads, you will place the taped end of the string through the center hole, like that. And if you have extra string and enough of it, you can push it through that last hole again so the end comes out on the outside cover, and you will then just make a knot, or you could take tape and tape it together. So I'm just adding a little knot right there. Now your journal does not have to look exactly like my journal. As long as the pages are together and you were able to secure the pages together, then you have success. You have your homemade journal. So congratulations on that. So the final step for you is to make sure that you have your name on the journal and that you can decorate the outside of the journal with your markers or colored pencils and personalize it in your own way. And we will have our first journal writing tomorrow using our journal. So congratulations on making your journal. Can you make sure that you take a picture of your journal and add it to Seesaw? Thank you. One last thing. Let's check our success criteria. That we have created our journal by listening and following directions. Responsible in cleaning up. This is where you make sure that your beads that you didn't use and or any of the materials are neatly placed back into your bags and your envelopes. Your journal goes in a safe place. I keep my journal in the top drawer of my desk, so I always know where it's going, where it is. So last thing, don't forget, take a picture of your journal on Seesaw so I can see it. And don't forget to be responsible, putting all of your materials away. Thank you. Bye.